his own channel shining bright. From the courtroom to the web, he's got it all. Sharing legal knowledge, answering the call. He breaks it down in a language we all understand. The RC Overlaw'd taking a stand. With his Aussie charm and his legal know-how.
And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to today's episode of To Be Advised. I want to start off very openly and very honestly, fuck you, Stingy. For those of you that don't know, I just did a Rumble exclusive going over the two videos that he sent me about Ava Chris Tyson. One of them was Asmongold spending half the video bitching about Sneeko, saying that he didn't do enough to cover it. I could not have cared less. And that's about 12 minutes of my lifetime I'm never getting back. That's just the long and the short of it. So, also, Alyssa, hello, good to see you. Devel, JMK, hello. Jill and Jem, good to see you too. This is more or less going to be a therapy session. I'll be perfectly bluntly honest, because I cannot seem to get my shit together. In terms of organizing things, and, I mean, I thought that maybe I'd look at the Ava stuff, and it was not YouTube appropriate. Hey, Berries. Shit Occupant, good to see you too. Australian lawyers bill by the quarter hour. That depends on where you are and how you are billing. For example, under the Lawyers Practitioner Remuneration Order here in Victoria, you have the option of charging per quarter hour. I personally charge per unit, which is 6 minutes. Or, as is becoming more increasingly common, fixed fee. Which is really annoying because it does not account for a whole heap of things, and people are expecting you to keep your prices down and don't expect to pay for all the time and effort that you put into things, and it really gives me the shits. Because I already undervalue my services. I'm well aware that I undercharge for the work that I do, and people still try and screw you down. So I'm thinking about putting a sign up in the office that says you can have fast service, you can have you can have fast service, diligent service, or you can have cheap service. Pick two. 6 minutes, just say random stuff and get professional insight. Thanks, Aiden. You're very welcome, Devel. And yes, like I said, got shit all to talk about tonight, so any tangents are tangents. So, I mean, hell, if you'd like, I can sit and go through the Practitioner Remuneration Order with you, and you can see exactly what we charge or what we're supposed to charge on scale. But, I mean, if you are interested, will set you back anywhere between 300 and 1,000, depending on the complexity. Whether or not you've got a testamentary trust, whether or not you've got multiple beneficiaries, have you been divorced previously. For the most part, I'm dealing with oldies who are redoing their wills after someone's passed away, so it's usually $275, including the pension discount. So, yeah, like I said, I undercharge. It's probably why I'm getting myself into a little bit of trouble, to be perfectly honest. How's everybody else? I mean, I know that I've just started that off with a massive bitch session, but discuss the Olympic opening ceremony and how it's pissed off Christians. I heard that. Did they really reenact the Last Supper? Hey, Jason. With drag queens. Okay, well, that's a place to start, I suppose. Alright, let's, hang on, let me just double check whether or not I've got the correct news page up. Yep, looks like it. Fuck is this? And that's the one that I owe for Stingy as well. You quite enjoy a bitch session? Good, because I'm all for it at the moment. Not sure about the Last Supper, but the metal band was cool. Christians slam Paris Olympics for woke parody of the Last Supper during bizarre opening ceremony dubbed the worst ever. mired by technical hitches and the weather that was only saved by Celine Dion. If Celine Dion is what is saving your ass, there's a problem. Christians, including Elon Musk, have slammed the Paris Olympics opening ceremony for an apparent parody of The Last Supper, as technical hitches and rain-drenched performances meant that only Canadian singer Celine Dion could save it. With critics branding the 4-hour show as the worst ever, viewers reported poor audio caused by the near torrential rain, and even joked online the organisers need to stop the boats. Oh no. Hundreds of thousands of spectators watched 6,800 athletes covered in plastic ponchos attempt to keep high spirits as they travelled down the River Seine in a huge flotilla of 85 boats. Oh, that explains the joke! Because I saw a meme on Twitter that the Australian athletes rejected the French boat and were travelling down on an AUKUS submarine. That makes sense. That actually makes sense to me now. Okay. Performances from Lady Gaga and approximately 3,000 dancers, acrobats, and actors were hard to hear over the sound of the rain, with viewers slamming it as the worst Olympic opening ceremony in memory. Do you feel sorry for Celine? She has a lot of health problems, does she? Seeing how much was dumped into the opening ceremony, you would think they would afford proper beds for the athletes. Well, I mean, look, the allegations was that the beds were supposed to be made out of cardboard, so they were anti-sex beds. They were supposed to be just stable enough to be able to cope with the weight of the athletes without, it being able to take the sort of stuff. Apparently that's bullshit, because apparently a bunch of the athletes have already come out and said, yeah, no, it holds up to it perfectly fine. Olympics was just about making sexual perverts seem normal. Gaffes with country names, the mounting of the Olympic flag, bizarre scenes which saw Headless Mary Antoinette singing peppered the display last night as the sports... What? But among the various artistic tableaus named after French values such as freedom, fraternity, and equality, it was the Last Supper-style performance in Festivite, or party scene, which caused the most controversy. Oh, no. This is why I kept seeing all this shit on my X feed this morning, and I had no idea what any of it was. She's turning to stone. Can't remember the name of the condition. Is she actually turning to stone? She's calcifying. Oh, damn. That sucks. Is this okay for me to be showing on YouTube? Complete with models, dancers, and fashion icons and drag queens from the host nation, the performance took place on a bridge over the capital's river around a table, which also doubled as a catwalk. At the center was a woman in front of DJ equipment with a golden halo-style crown, surrounded by several drag queens and dozens of dancers and performers. The fashion show, which showcased clothing designed by some of France's most promising young designers, took center stage as those seated on either side performed slick choreography. Among those present was drag race icon Nikki Doll, who has appeared on the French franchise RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. the World and now hosts France's own version. Although also hampered by hard-to-hear music, many young people and fans of the popular TV show took to social media to praise the tableau, which aimed to echo the atmosphere of a nightclub and featured dancing and lip-syncing on the soaking wet stage. Seriously? Sent you the Ian Carroll post. It has a short compilation. I think it's safe. Do I... Andrew Johnson, what have I walked into? Dude, honestly, this is... Like, I came in with next to nothing prepared because I've had a hell of a day aside from Jeff's Fuck It Friday stream. And, like, I feel like I'm gonna biff Stingy up the side of the head. But, I had no idea about any of this because I wasn't paying that much attention to the Olympics. Now, I want to be perfectly honest. I am not religious in the slightest, really. It's even worse in motion, you should watch it. Alright, Bal, I'm trusting you on this. If my channel gets yeeted, I'll be live on Rumble, people. Don't want to have that open just in case it starts showing my messages. Hang on. Oh, which was a good call. Because it did pop open with my messages. Okay, is that supposed to be drag, or is it just Now, detox center take away your license. It happens to me. Lawyers say they cannot help because I have not been charged.
The Vel has donated $9.99.
There you go. You got your first treat of the night. For those of you that are new or that don't know, $10 gets a dog a treat. $50 she winds up on camera. You know what? Some stage I'm going to have to stop doing the ones pre-camera because you are going to get fat again. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be drag or if this is obesity. Like, is this just like a mixture like Gorlock? I don't know. To answer your question, Jason's story, it depends, unfortunately, on the situation. First things first, are you in Australia or are you in America? Because I would need to look into it. And obviously, I can't give you any sort of legal advice. Theoretically, if you're placed on a hold, potentially. But that's, you know, maybe send me a Twitter message and I'll see if I can give you a proper answer on that. Let's not talk about the end of Jeff's Fuck It Friday. Why not? I had fun. But I'm definitely I'm definitely making sure from now on that I've got the powers to shut that down if necessary. Remove normal women and replace them with homosexuals and an obese woman. Sounds about right, Great Success. They're trying to kill off what was been normal for thousands of years, so. Okay. Like I was saying, I'm not particularly religious, but even I recognize that, the way that they've got that set up. Yep, and there's kids in amongst all that as well. I'm supposed to cringe in horror. You can do whatever you do. How many went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine? Do not ruin it for me, Jason. Deadpool is easily one of my favorite franchises, and apparently this is the best one out of the three, which, you know, Deadpool 1 is easily one of my favorite movies of all time. It jumps between that and Kingsman, so. Not religious either, but what they did was mocking Christians. It certainly seems that way.
Saira, as I said, Asya Saira, all will be well.
Well, this part of the ceremony is entitled Liberty and the Quest for Liberty.
What does this have to do with athletes from around the world competing for medals? This is supposed to be showcasing the country to the world. If this is what's happened to France in the last 10, 12 years, like... Culture and class, ladies and gentlemen. I know, right? Others were less impressed, accusing organizers of creating a work parody of The Last Supper, painted by Leonardo da Vinci, depicting Jesus' last meal with his disciples. Tesla and SpaceX owner Elon Musk has come under criticism for his controversial beliefs, including towards his own daughter, wrote on X, formerly Twitter. He claimed that the performance was extremely disrespectful to Christians. I would agree with that. DeVell dropping a 2-month membership. Why is her face falling off? Apparently Celine has some issues. So Jason's in South Australia. Are you there voluntarily or is it court ordered? Elon Musk is right. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with him on that, if I'm perfectly honest. Christianity has become toothless. It really has, but it's not just like... It's not just Christianity that's become toothless. I was putting together a tweet the other day to put up on X, and I couldn't think of the proper way to word this. And it's still going to come out wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway. There is a difference between criticizing your own government by burning a flag and someone from another culture actively looking to subvert the society of the country that they are currently within. Like, I personally see that as an act of war as opposed to speech, for example. But again, that's not I haven't put that in the most eloquent and appropriate way. How can you contact me? You can either email me at aussieoverlord@gmail.com or you can message me on X. Following the sacrament and the Last Supper was the first. This is literal satanic ritual. You're so close to being there. Nowhere near as close as you think I am, Bal. What I'm saying is that there's legitimate logical arguments to certain things. I would prefer Christianity in a country than anything related. Yeah. I'm never going to understand why we sit back and let others desecrate our own country in favor of another. And when they have loyalty to somewhere else, and we don't just say, okay, here's a plane ticket. You know? Closer than you think, you're just in denial. I'm starting to worry whether or not you're a Fed. Look at it this way, they'd never do a parody of any other religion. Yes, this is true. Logic went out the window long ago. Mm-hmm. And you can't tell me it's not mocking it, because if you look close, they've even sort of, like, mirrored the colors in the images. Like, you've got your dark green over here, green there, blue there, blue there, blue there, sort of greeny, dark there, red there, blue on Jesus and in the middle. I mean, admittedly, they're a little bit out of whack there, unless it's... And then you've got the red, the blue, and then you got the tan on the end. I feel like they've almost done it deliberately. Babs, hello. This is what everyone was saying. Try to do this show in the Muslim neighborhood and see how it goes. Not religious at all, but they're missing. All they're missing is a naked chick on an altar. Yeah, and they've got the halo behind the one in the center. This is true. In EU, it's by design. They want this to happen. That's a terrifying thought. It really is. I had to teach the kids teach the grandkids the Lord's Prayer, not done in schools. Okay, let me ask, Shed. Are the grandkids in a religious school or a secular school? I mean, for obvious reasons, I can understand why the Lord's Prayer wouldn't be taught in a state school, but... Later in the show, the most bizarre moment of the night saw a giant platter bedecked in fake fruits and other foods with a Smurf resting amongst them. The man dressed in a skin-tight blue bodysuit. That's not a fucking bodysuit, that's body paint. Are you kidding me? You can see his navel and his nipples. That is not a... Hang on. That's not a bodysuit, that's body paint. Serenity Sparkle Fastest, what the fuck is this? This was the opening ceremony to the Olympics. Like... Bodysuit my ass. Leaving very little to the imagination, he was dressed as the Greek god of wine, festivity, and theatre, Dionysus. Was he, though? He was later unveiled to be a French actor and singer, Philippe Catherine. Another moment from the 4-hour bonanza, which was not on viewers' bingo cards, was when several dozen headless Marie Antoinettes appeared in a riff on the nation's history. The images of the performer, who sang with her seemingly severed head in her lap, were recreated in all the windows of the historic building while a rock band performed outside. And it wasn't just the performances during the ceremony which saw technical gaffes. As a long line of boats filled with athletes made its way down the Seine, an embarrassing moment saw South Korea labelled North Korea by the announcers. Are you serious right now? There's also a dancer with a testicle hanging out of their shorts. Oh my god. Nobody noticed a child with him. Oh no, we noticed the child. Don't worry, we noticed. Daily Quick Bites. As the South Korean delegation sailed down the Seine River in the French capital, they were introduced with the official name for North Korea, République Populaire Démocratique de Corée in French, and then Democratic People's Republic of Korea in English. Oh. We deeply apologise for the mistake that occurred when introducing the South Korean team during the broadcast of the opening ceremony, said the International Olympics Committee in a post on its official Korean language X account. The error sparked displeased reactions from South Korea, a global culture and technological powerhouse. It is technically still at war with the nuclear-armed and impoverished North. Oh, that reminds me. Massive question for Americans, okay? Hang on. Something that came out of Jeff's Fuck It Friday stream that I did not get a chance to ask anyone on the panel. If the Yellowstone caldera covers 5 states and it's effectively able to cause an extinction level event, why does the US not flaunt that they have the rest of the world by the short and curlies more often? You cannot tell me that a few well-placed nukes and a big red button would not put a certain other country in its place. You want to fuck with us? Look what we got! Like... Anyway... South Korea's sports ministry said in a statement it expressed regret over the announcement during the opening ceremony in the 2024 Paris Olympics, where the South Korean delegation was introduced as a North Korean team. Second Vice Sports Minister Jang Mi-ran, a 2008 Olympic weightlifting champion, has asked for a meeting with the IOC chief, Thomas Bach, to discuss the matter. And what exactly is that going to do? Yes, that's what I'm saying. The ultimate mutually assured destruction. If they want to start it, well, here's a button with a dead man switch and a timer. The doomsday machine, and one would do to rupture the magma vault. Yeah, that's the idea, Daily Quick Bites. We have freedom or we have death. Yes, occasionally, just occasionally, I can go down the path of being like a mad scientist supervillain. This is why people would do well not to piss me off as much as people think. If it goes, at least I'll hopefully go quick due to proximity. What was Danny saying? That in Salt Lake she's just close enough that she'd have a half-decent view before just evaporating. South Korea's National Olympic Committee plans to meet with the Paris Olympics Organizing Committee and the IOC to voice their protest, request measures to prevent a reoccurrence, and send an official letter of protest under the name of the head of the delegation. Who gives a fuck? Yes, I get it. It's an international incident. No meetings are going to make any sort of a difference. It's not going to change anything. Yeah, someone should lose their job for the fuck up, but why bother? Like... You know what? I'm just going to say it. You notice how all the British supporters must be over in France at the moment? It's a bold move, Aussie, but dude, even the Japanese aren't that Japanese anymore. America already has the rest of the world by the balls, so it happens that they're also juggling. Well, they need to fucking act like it again, then. Problem with mutually assured destruction is we wouldn't control the button. IPAC would. Lady Gaga, Lady Don't. Am I the, like, I know I'm going to cop a lot of hate for this because, like, it's trendy to hate on Taylor Swift and a few other people and the little, and Gaga and her Little Monsters or whatever the hell else it was. I feel like a real old man when I sit here and I go, yeah, okay, I'm not a fan of any new recent music, and the rest of them can just stop being pitch deaf, like tone deaf morons. Wasn't the Olympics supposed to be about breaking records in sports? When did it become, when they make it about drag queens, transsexuals? I know, right? Excuse me, it's a dead person switch? Oh, fuck off. Oh, congratulations. We're off and running as to whether or not we can make this, a... How many times can we make Aussie swear? There we go. Don't hate on Gaga. Shaking my head. Yep. Never listened to an entire Taylor Swift song. Never will. I think the only time that I've done a full Taylor Swift song is when I had to sit through Shake It Off because it was sung by someone in Sing, the kids movie, the Pixar movie. Is it Pixar or is it Illumination? Doesn't matter. Point is, Scarlett loves it, and her mother sings, so she's like, yeah, let's try and push her towards this. And I'm like, let her be her own person. If she wants to, hell, if she wants to play baseball, don't you fucking mention baseball in this house. History time. Allegedly, the Soviets at one point did have a doomsday machine set to go off if a certain number of nuclear detonations were detected. Fortunately, they realized that their detection tech sucked. What are your skills if pissed off? I tell people all the time what I can do and have done. Look, a pissed off koala is pretty much the same. It just growls more. Let's be honest. North Korea was correctly introduced with the country's official name. Another embarrassing gaffe saw the Olympic flag raised upside down. The only saving grace came at the end of the ceremony with a stunning performance from Celine Dion. It was her first public performance since revealing she's living with stiff person syndrome, with a spectacular rendition from the Eiffel Tower at the opening ceremony. The superstar closed the ceremony for the first stage of the French landmark, singing Edith Piaf's Le Hymne à l'amour. Canadian singer cancelled her Vegas residency due to health concerns in 2021 before revealing her SPS diagnosis in December 22 and cancelling the Courage World Tour. She's not performed in public since. France is doing a good job, but it's getting nowhere near the 2012 Olympics. I'm sorry, but this has to be the worst Olympic ceremony in memory. It's an interesting idea bringing the athletes in on boats, but it looks rubbish and missed the roar of the crowd. Sorry, but not for me. Honestly, it feels lazy to me. I'm telling you, we slipped into an alternate reality when they turned on the particle collider. You didn't know that koalas growl? Oh, honey, you gonna learn today. Hang on. You gonna learn. Spell koala right, goddammit. Where are we? It may sound like a moped, but imagine walking out of your house in the middle of the night to hear this shit. These are the sounds that koalas make. I think this is the one that's the close-up. Well, that one just sounds like a frog. Additional recording of a distant male koala bellowing made around 1 a.m. in the middle of New South Wales. It's not a mating call. That's them just communicating in the middle of the night. At least it's not as annoying sounds as a kookaburra. That's a fair call. Anyway, just for that little digression onto Aussie's animals, which at some point I actually need to get around finishing, actually, because now that Lizzo has actually not retired from music, I can still do my bit on wombats. So that'll drive you nuts. Oh yeah. See, that would have just pissed me off too. Now they used a picture of Rishi Sunak on the podium that reads, "Stop the boats," to describe how they felt about the waterbound parade. Iggle piggle. That's funny. Would really benefit from Graham Norton's commentary questioning what the hell is going on. Anyone else find it bizarre and hard to follow? Yes. Hilarious irony that the French are relying on so heavily on their contribution to different musical genres, and yet all the microphones are picking up is the rain. That's funny. Fans on social media weren't impressed. If you have less than 5 representatives in the Olympics. Oh no, Daily Quick Bites. That's actually something that I'm toying with. I've got 2 or 3 scripts written for parts on teaching people about Australian animals and things like that. I can't remember if this is the book that I've got the thing written in. I wrote out 2 or 3, but then one of them I did about wombats. Here it is, yeah. Because I was doing it about... I've got one about wombats, I've got quokkas, I was going to do one on, like, frill-neck lizards, but I also wanted to do it, like, in the full, like, I wanted to do it in front of the green screen with my full Steve Irwin outfit on, like, complete with glasses and the shrimp on the Barbie. Like, that's literally why I ordered this actual shrimp to put on a fake Barbie. Why have I still got the tag on that, by the way? But I got distracted. And then I did, and then again, when Lizzo decided that she was going to pretend to quit music, I was going to have to rewrite a couple of the jokes in the Wombat one. I'm just like, you know, it might not be worth the effort because I'm not sure if anyone's actually going to care about it. You know, that really is my biggest problem, is that I keep coming up with all these great ideas, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? No one's going to enjoy this. It's not really worth the time and the effort. And then I just second guess myself into the ground until I'm paralyzed. So, will it include a cassowary? I reckon I could do a cassowary. Indy's now a MILF. I feel old and slightly pervy. Yeah, the quick ones. You understand that after a certain point, all women are either MILFs or cougars, right? There's no reason to feel pervy about it. Dingoes. Yeah, I suppose I could do one on dingoes. I mean, it was designed to just be like a 4-minute segment that I could just throw randomly into a show and potentially put up as a separate video. But, I don't know. I guess I've just been a bit of a pussy about it. Take that back, I will never be either. Look, Pill, don't be that hard on yourself. I mean, either you're going to grow old and hot, or you're going to have kids and you'll technically be a MILF. The stuff about the Emu War, yeah. I mean, I was going to do some stuff on the Emu War a little while ago, but then they came out with that movie and I was like, their writing's funnier than mine. If you're not watching the Olympic ceremony, the main torchbearer is a masked vigilante wearing Keen's and Les Miserables style revolutionary rags, who entered on a boat to the Phantom of the Opera theme and is now doing parkour around Paris to Techno. Extremely French. Oh my god, this was terrible. Seriously. What about a gilf? Well, you got to get to a certain age and you still have to have maintained yourself. So I don't actually really believe in the term gilf, because if you're going to be attractive at that point, you have to fall into the cougar category, which means that you have to actually maintain. There generally have to be some bolt-on tits, or you have to have defied gravity, and you have to actually take care of yourself. So, I'm just, yeah, no. Bernice says she's hurt. Sorry. Stopping by to say hi, Husband left Nadine on perch. Got a sparrow and... Oh, it hurt its wing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You purposefully get fat and ugly not to be either. Wait, what's that? Sad sometimes when people reply to your comments and are retards even when not being overly rude. Okay. Hoping that wasn't here. Breaking news, gilfs do not exist. Now back to our maternal expert, Aiden. Well, the missus walks around and she goes, so how do I look today? Am I a bit of a MILF? And I'm just like, been there, done that. I'm gonna cop shit for that later. But oh well. Just messed up my day smoking a cigarette in the car at the check cashing place because he needs his check cashed. Okay. Crying when I heard her get the bird. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if France had to clear out their no-go zones. Probably. Honestly. Oh. Wow, there are 48 of you watching. The correct answer to that question is well, duh. Yeah. Oh no, at this point, like we banter that much that, you know, we have fun. We poke fun at each other's foibles and have fun with each other, because if you don't, it gets boring. Like, gents, I'm sure there'll be at least one bloke in chat that will understand that in the last, you know, they'll sympathize and understand that in the last year, at least once you'll have picked a fight so you can get a good night's sleep on the couch. Or better yet, you structure the fight so that she's the one in the wrong and she sleeps on the couch. Alright, let's see what else we got. For those of you that have come in that have no idea, after leaving Jeff's stream, it was a fairly rough afternoon with the little one and the missus, so I didn't actually have anything planned aside from, I was looking at the videos that Stingy sent me, and he's officially on my shit list for the next 2 days, so... Also married, all we do is annoy each other, so it's not boring. Yep. What it pretty much boils down to. And at some point I should probably look at that. God, what's her name? Oh, what was the name of the woman with with the boiling water and the cop shooting her and that sort of thing? I didn't really want to look at it, but I kind of... I've got to get out of this habit of not looking at stuff just because everyone else covers it. And I feel like I'm just getting, like, marriage would be boring if you didn't have a person to annoy when you're bored. Yes. Was Stingy on my shit list? Because he sent me 2 videos about the Ava Chris Tyson stuff. And I swear to God, the first one was 22 minutes of Asmongold reviewing some of the scenario. And he spent the first, I don't know, 8 minutes talking about the actual stuff and how gross it is and all that sort of stuff. And then he spent 12 fucking minutes going on about some feud that he's got with Sneeko because Sneeko said that he didn't come out and like take shots at Mr. Beast and Ava quick enough because he's worried about collabing with Mr. Beast. And he spent 12 minutes on it, and that is 12 minutes of my life I'm not getting back, and it was completely fucking relevant to the entire video. Was Stingy just 2 days, really? Yeah. Because the second video, I suppose, I can't be too mad at him. The second video was about 7 minutes long, and it actually explained everything, which, it's a Rumble exclusive. If you want, you can go and watch it, guys. For a good chunk of the video, I just had my mouth open with all the shit that's allegedly going down. And, like, Massey is infuriating. Heard about that. Also, just swallowed a fly on the walk, so that's nice. Ugh. Cop worked at 6 PDs in less than 4 years, 3 in 1 year alone. He was a trigger-happy asshole. And see, here's the thing, because there are people that I would ordinarily consider to be more qualified than I to talk about that particular incident. Hang on. For example, ordinarily, I would defer to, I don't know, Donut Operator, or to Branca, or to any number of US attorneys who have more experience in police shootings or self-defense law or whatever else. I have watched that video a few times, and there is 2 split seconds of frame where she's holding the water up and then it tips. Now, I'm sorry, I would argue that clearly that woman did not have the arm strength to get the water anywhere near them, because it just sort of tips out of the bucket onto the floor. At no point in time do I genuinely believe those officers were in any sort of danger. Now, I can understand that in their perspective, they may have felt like it was, because, I don't know, maybe in that split second, she'd have adrenaline and she could, like, one palm the whole pot of water directly across at them. But, like, here in Ontario, 2 policemen had a dispute and they shot at each other. No shit. I'll be blunt, Branca is increasingly full of shit on many issues. He reacted really weirdly to what she said, not what she did. Yeah. Know nothing about what you're talking about? Oh, what the hell? We'll have a look. Hang on. Videos. Oh, I just want the police video. I don't want any commentary. I don't want anything else like that. I just want... Which, oddly enough, means that I'm probably going to have to go to Reddit. What's really scary is that Reddit is increasingly becoming my source for direct information for streams. Where are we? Massey. Sonya Massey. Okay, that's the body cam footage. No, that's a short. I don't want a short. I want the full video, and I want it. Full video? Does it have audio? Okay, that'll do. Now, obviously, I'm going to be stopping this just before the actual shoot. Fear for my life is no longer a valid excuse. Not in this instance. I genuinely do not believe they had any reason to be fearful for their lives, frankly. Told to go to the oven in the first place. When I turn off the burner, I move what was on the hot burner to a cold one to be safe. She did what was told and got shot. It's messed up. Yeah. So, Jill, for a quick rundown for you, this woman called the police to her house because they were... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I've got the entire thing in... Hang on. Shit. I don't think Marty's going to care if I jump into his Discord quickly. Except for that. There. Nope, that's my Discord. That's not the one that I wanted. Also, people, I'm aware that I haven't been in the Discord very much lately. I want to apologize for that, but I sort of jump back and forth between various things, and it's generally with good reason. Stuff from Max. No. Now I've got to go through all the crap and exactly where the video got to. Some stuff. All that. Damn, maybe I will just use it. Take too long. Track this down. Mean. If you're a little bit twisted, I do suggest you just go over and join Mighty's Discord. They're good people, and you learn a lot. You really do. And people track shit down. Max is in there occasionally, which is both terrifying and hilarious. But, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go with this one. Phone's F, so I still haven't joined. I will, though. Yeah, all good. Thought the second guy was like, what, WTF? Yeah. Hey, Glennis, how you doing? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Jukura, good to see you. Yeah, and that was sort of the other thing. The way that at the end of it, he just go, yes, both cops shot, and And the other officer goes to go and get a med pack, and the guy goes, "Don't bother. It's a headshot. She's gone." Like, so I kind of do want to find the proper video because we had the it had the body cam from both areas. And Stingy's not here to do my deep dive for me because he knows that I'm pissed off at him. Oh, are you right there? Never tell I'm getting a little bit frazzled, would you? Screw it. Why were the cops called? She called them because she heard someone allegedly moving around her house. And that's sort of why I wanted the full video, but... because there's two sets of body camera. There's the body cam from the officer that shot, and then there's the body cam from the other officer who really... a lot of it was blocked, but... One's that one.
Wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help?
Screw it, that'll do. This one's got some of the before stuff as well.
Wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through
Police
all
activity
these
has it?
backyards.
Thank you,
Checked
bye,
your front yard.
But you know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You killed the wrong black woman this time.
Amen. Amen.
What is your last name?
Oh, I think that was who I was watching it from.
You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Thank you. Okay, so that's the full thing then. Also, credit to police activity, obviously.
There's a bike sitting back there. Where?
Hey, Chris.
On the back door.
This is the body cam footage from the Massey shooting.
Oh, love tap it.
Hey, Cornpipe.
Search warrant. Pretty nice. Contact her. Someone threw a brick to her. You want to try and call her 17 back there and let her know we're out front? Yes, baby. Mess that up good. I hear the phone ringing.
There we go. I'll put the bigger one up. Oh, damn it. Yep, give me a second. I tried to make the video bigger so that we could what's this? Use Discord. So I need to add the order. Well, that was always going to happen at some point. What do I get for trying to make it better? Oh, well, there we go.
Is this a ring doorbell? Yeah, it doesn't work though. Sheriff's office! Two houses down, I think. Oh no, it's right here. Put the drugs out. Go ahead. She was yelling inside. She told us to hold on. You come in the door or not?
Oh, he's already
All right.
nice and confrontational.
Hurry up.
Classy. Real classy. Yeah, no, that's not for 24 hours, Corn Pope.
Sheriff's office, the one you called.
Don't have to be a dick about it.
And I need to go help. Please don't hurt me, y'all.
Why would it hurt you? You called us.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just making sure that the audio wasn't something else playing on my computer.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody.
Mm-mm.
Right? You know, we don't. I mean, we checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got
dressed.
you.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And that should have been the end of the interaction as far as I am concerned. Everything that happens from this point onwards is the police's fault, in particular because of the next question that he asked, which I genuinely do not believe he was entitled to do anyway.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car though. The SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
You got absolutely no reason to be following up on this line of questioning.
And just left it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah. 19. I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else like you.
David Mary 43556.
You got a name? You got an idea or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. See who we spoke to.
Doesn't sound like there's gunfire or anything going off in the back at all.
Temple.
Don't know. Jill, could have either been gunshots, it could have been fireworks, could have been a car backfiring repeatedly. Any number of things.
Sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all. They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go so you can talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Codwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay? I got some paperwork to show y'all, okay? Let me show you. Okay?
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah.
And you can see he's sort of scoping around, looking in the house. Like, even if you're looking at this from a wellness perspective, I don't think this was within their bounds, personally. On a semi-personal note, they held a good friend of mine at gunpoint when he drove up responding to an alarm at his business, like a perp is going to drive up after the alarm goes off with them. Looking for a charge, crack stem, anything. Kind of feels like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
So
What
we can
about
see a bit better.
windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your
so I
ID
can touch you.
first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay, let me
Here,
find
grab
it.
your ID for me.
Hold on. Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You
is it in that
have.
stack right there, maybe?
Okay. 1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so they sent her over to turn the stove off. And this is where it sort of turns pear-shaped. Like I said, fuck it. If I don't manage to stop it before the shots go off, I don't manage to. You're addicted to IDs? Yeah. It's a strange-looking wellness check. I don't even class this as a wellness check. As far as I'm concerned, they had no reason to go into this woman's house at this point. Yes, she was acting a little bit strange, but hello, so are half the people that call the cops, so...
Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
And that seems to be the part that set him off. Because wait until the reaction to this. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Unless he's actually possessed and the demon inside him has had a complete adverse reaction to that. His reaction seems slightly unwarranted to me, but again, he may be seriously religious, he may be whatever else. But that's sort of what causes him to flip.
My hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the name of
You
Jesus.
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
That's the opposite of a de-escalation. Not only did bro go straight to murder, the guy that's doing the talking isn't even the one to pull the gun straight off the bat. So... And as you can see, there's only... So we're, 9 minutes into the thing. And in the next minute and a half, she's dead. So when you say that it escalated quickly, it escalated fucking quickly. I now need to be very careful here because... Oh, fuck it. The last few videos haven't been monetized anyway. I mean, it is monetized, so you will be seeing ads, but I mean that I've been going yellow, so...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking
Pulled the gun, dropped the fucking pot, drop the fucking pot. She's ducked down behind the counter. Now, I know, I heard that Bronca thinks this is justified. I had to play this multiple times in slow-mo to even see the water being splashed. You haven't seen an ad? Oh, in that case, there's a good chance this isn't monetized. So let's play this.
Drop the fucking pot!
Don't get me wrong, this guy's body cam shows shit all because the other guy's in the way. Well, I don't know if she's actually apologizing, because when you see the footage from the second video camera, it does look like she's tipping the water towards them. But at no point is that water going to cover the distance between her and these two big burly cops. So... screw it, there goes the monetization.
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
Dude, she's already dead at this point.
Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
I would fully expect him to be convicted of manslaughter on this one, personally. If there was a chance of it going to trial. You got triggered by the religious comments like, what the fuck happened to you? Exactly.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, headshot, dude. She's done.
I'm gonna go get my kid. No, dude, it was a headshot. She's done. She's done. She's done.
You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water in the fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking...
How he's trying to, like, justify it now. Boys scream, stop resisting, even a person's incapable of resisting. Yep.
Came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
The water came right to our feet, too. God damn it. Alleged reasonable justification for this, he might just as well get prosecuted, and rightfully so. Cops are trained to de-escalate, and they did the opposite. Oh, yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think at this point you can put the guns away.
Is that what you do, man?
Fuck.
You good? Alright. Fuck. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us.
Fuck.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit. There's a good... It's easier to see in the second body cam, which we're going to go through in a second. There's a good... How much is a foot? Like that? Oh, I never have my tape measure on me when I need it. Saying that when I use it to measure my dick, I need to put it back in the same place. Could have stepped back one step and would have negated the threat. I don't genuinely believe that the threat existed in the first place because the water spilled on the floor and was like spilling across the floor. I don't believe that they were within reach. Comment about you better not or I'll shoot you in the face seems extreme. Yeah.
They got a 52 en route?
Yeah, 1078. Drop the fucking top! You better fucking
Okay, so here, this is where we get the better view. And which is where I need to be slightly more careful with the
I swear
camera.
to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the...
Okay, so at this point, pot's already down. She's got her hands in the air with the thing. Now, there is a split second where I think that they may try and use it as justification. He's going down on the ground. His arm starts getting in the way, which is really freaking annoying. as he gets closer, and there is a split second. What did she say before the Jesus stuff? Not a whole lot. She was a little bit confused, a little bit like she may have needed a mental health wellness check. I don't think these two were qualified to be the ones providing it. Did the cop shoot someone over hot water? Yes. And see, the thing is as well, we don't actually specifically know that it was boiling water either. Like, yes, it was water that had been on the thing, but who's to say she hadn't put that on the stove immediately before this confrontation? And that, I mean, yes, it's 9 minutes, but we don't know. If the water was stone cold, had been on the stove, it may not have reached boiling temperature inside the 9 minutes that this took. I don't know. The cops are not allowed to shoot people in Australia. Oh, no, they do. She dropped the pan. She left it on the kitchen sink. You'll see that in a second. And there's a split second where she comes back up. Here we go. There. Hang on, I'll move the split second there where she's already grabbed the pot. And to be fair, it does look like she's trying to tip it towards them. She hasn't got the strength to fling that water any sort of reasonable distance, though. You can see the steam? Okay. Totally afraid of the water in the pot, that's why I'm going to advance on her. Yep. In no way, unless this is some sort of magical water that comes spraying out of that pot, were they in any sort of danger, in my opinion. They're the ones that close the distance between them, but even at this distance, I do not believe that they were in danger. Say it was sugar water. You don't have to explain to me what... you know what? Screw it. I'll just look it up. What the fuck is sugar water? Oh, simple syrup. Okay. Water with sweetened sugar, drinking water. Who the fuck sweetens water with sugar just to drink it? Are you serious right now? Sugar water gets super hot? Okay. He was angry when he first got there. He was ready to shoot her. Well, I mean, it's not only that. You could tell from the way that he was pissed off about the fact that, you know, he'd walked through all these backyards and all that sort of stuff, and she wasn't being like, she was being cooperative, but she wasn't being 100% coherent, so that was probably irritating him. Like... but it feels like they treated her like a threat from the moment they got to she got to near the stove, which is interesting because it's something that they instructed her to do as well. But again, as I said, all of this should have been avoided because none of this should have happened. When they were at the door, when they said goodnight, that should have been the end of it. They had no reason to make further inquiries. He was looking for a reason to cause issues, in my opinion, whether it was to give her a citation for, I don't know, making a false report or whatever else, or just hoping to find something in the house. Are we saying that's what was actually in the pot? Are we thinking it's a hypothetical? I believe it's a hypothetical because they're going to use it as a way of saying, you know, it was a higher risk because it reaches a higher temperature. I don't think regular people think that, but they're cops. They know about sugar water. Oh. I mean, the physics of it isn't going to change, though. I mean, in order to get the way that she's holding it, and in order to get it across to them is going to take far more force than I genuinely believe that woman could ever muster. No, I understand the simple sugar now. I actually use it in a couple of cocktails, so...
19 shots fired. Shots fired.
Fuck. Click the wrong button. Shoot you in the face, yada, yada, yada. The Delaware State Police. Springfield, Illinois. Sheriff's Office. So, I mean, she's well and truly... Like, I'm sorry, but from that distance, that's a good... As a crow flies, what, 8 feet, 9 feet, maybe? I mean, yes, he walks into the kitchen. And I reckon it's that frame there that they're going to use to get the cops off of it. Frankly. mean it's not in Australia? What the fuck am I doing? I cover US shit all the time. Mainly because they don't have any transparency in our shit. No chance the guy's a psycho. Well. And all the stuff in the way. I don't know. It shouldn't go to court. If it does, bench trial takes as civil. Possibly. I sure as shit wouldn't be taking this as a jury trial, frankly. More confused about the lead up. Why did he lose his temper so quickly? That's the damn good question. Because apparently he was so pissed off about getting rebuked in the name of Jesus. So...
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pop! Bring emails now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn
who
it.
fucking cares?
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Holstered up. Let her fucking...
I don't think he giggled. I think he sort of
There's
scoffed.
nothing we can do, man.
Fuck.
You good? Alright. Fuck. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us.
They got a 52 in route?
Yeah, 1078. You're 18, she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head.
Wait, what? What? Hang on. She's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head. Oops. And I just jumped straight to the end. The fuck did he just say?
Rebuked me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water.
So she... I want to hear that again.
You're 18, she's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head. I'll go get my med kit. I mean, I mean, there's not much we can do.
He'd already said that she was dead from the headshot and stopped his partner from going and getting the med kit. Oh, but now all of a sudden she's breathing and yes, she's losing a lot of... Fucking hell. What a dipshit. Probably roid rage mixed with racism. Oh, possibly.
Fucked! Do we got any call history with her being 1096?
Now he's calling in, checking whether or not she's got... Hang on. Now he's checking 1096 whether or not she's a mental subject. Classy. Real classy.
would explain a lot. Negative. She's in the kitchen. Just Sergeant, who, no. Let's just chill out here. Just Sarge right now.
Are you guys secure?
Yeah, we're secure.
Back covered?
No, it's just her in the house. She's 1096. So, is there anything you think we can do for her? No. Alright.
That's interesting. I mean, we didn't hear the dispatch response, but he's now saying to the EMS that she's 1096, considered a mental subject. Interesting. Shouldn't have been inside the house. Big tough Popo could have literally stepped back if they're afraid of the little lady with a pot of water. That's kind of where I'm at on this, honestly. Odd comment she made about being scared from hot water before the Jesus stuff. Well.
I'm not even gonna waste my med stuff then. You want to run down real quick?
Nope, not yet.
Alright. House is clear. She was the only one.
Where's he going?
No, she had a boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is.
Chat, do you feel like that's how it panned out? If I'm honest? Do you feel like she actually came at him with the boiling water? I mean, yeah, she may have attempted to try and... It's not in the vein as to how he's describing it, in my opinion. Holding the water towards him at the time, they could have been saying, you better not... to that comment, maybe.
I was standing right here.
Alright.
And that's where he's landed.
What do y'all need from us?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
No, Joe Tato, he asked,
I need,
he asked dispatch after the fact whether or not she was mental or not.
Other than that, that's, I think, it. Anything else suspect?
Me.
I didn't know I happened.
Told them she had mental health issues. Did she? Must have missed that.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Serious denial going on, mate.
He's got tape.
I think I got a roll.
I got something coming up.
You got enough? If not, I got a roll.
Running across the front here. Where do you want it?
I just around the house. You guys can go inside.
Okay. Grab the bottle.
That's good. Yeah.
Break it off at the front of it.
Find a blue blood pressure cup.
Alright. Let's cut to the garbage cans.
Yep. Send it coming out. Dawson?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Inside with me. He's good. Yeah.
That's my fault, man. I didn't know it was.
No, dude, it was good. It fucking happened so goddamn quick that we didn't have time to fucking call shit out that it was me and.
Yeah, no shit.
Did shit.
It was literally less than a minute and a half from her saying, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," to bang! Like, that's some bullshit. Alright, there's like a minute and a half left of this. I'll let it run.
No, we're good. I think she set it up on purpose.
Think she set it up on purpose? That's a new one.
He said don't go in. I have fucking choice.
Try not to move that bag. We'll take her out on a backboard so you don't have to move that.
Yeah, he's good, dude. I made sure he was good. Yeah, he was here for the whole thing. No. We barely got missed.
Can we go back to the lead up after? Yeah, sure. We can have a look at it from the start again.
I'll holler at him later.
Hey guys, grab the backboard.
Jacob and #039.
Whoa!
His proud madre has donated $50 and says for the lack of monetization.
How you doing? It's been a while. Good to see you, and thank you so much for that. Hey, guess what? You've got more treats, and you're going to be on camera. So if you want to move my sock out of the way, that'd be great. Alright, hang on. I've got to make sure that the doggo one is big enough. You know what? I'll just copy and paste that into the other one.
We're flying on this one.
I'm gonna chill in my car. I'm gonna chill in my car for a minute.
I got it.
So my car. Camera off. Turn it off. Camera's off.
Oh, hang on, wrong one. That's a damn good question. How did they set it up when she said the problem was outside? It's a damn good question. Yeah, Burberry's has asked if we can go back and have a look. Masters presented Dobby with a sock. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Hang on, let me just... I think that should make it so that the chats come up over the top. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, so this is the lead up from the top. Now, allegedly, they've been called to the place because apparently someone was walking around outside, and she's the one that made the call. I won't run through the whole thing again because I've got a news article that I want to read through as well.
I don't know if it's hers, but I love tap it.
Do you have the call? Actually, that's a very good question. Body cam. Interesting. The Atlantic are calling this the worst police shooting ever. Okay.
You want to try and call her 17 back here and let her know we're out front? Yes, mess that up good. Phone ringing. You didn't see anybody out walking that way, did you? No, not when I came in. I didn't see anybody that way. her phone ringing and she's refusing to come to the door, so we're about to go 10 a.m.
What are we? We're 2.5 minutes in.
There's some bed in there. Oh, let's hope not. Is this a ring doorbell? Yeah, it doesn't work though.
Yeah, allegedly she called about
Sheriff's
someone outside the
office.
home.
Two houses down, I think. Oh no, it's right here.
Actually, you know what? That's a very good point. She had allegedly called the police because she thought she heard someone prowling outside, and all of a sudden she's got she's got someone randomly knocking on the door. That's actually a very good point. Knock 3 times without saying who they are. Why would she open the door? Oh, I'm sorry.
She was yawning inside. She told us to hold on. You coming to the door or not? Alright, hurry up.
I'm really not sure that was necessary. Yeah, but if you notice, Chris, if you actually notice, how far away actually is the cop car? It's over there in comparison to her window. She may not even actually be able to see it from where she is, unless she's in this window here, potentially. But, I mean, from the front door, she may not see that car. Some home invaders claim to be cops nowadays. There is that too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just think the situation's fucked up from 8 ways from Sunday, honestly.
Oh, it hurt you. You called us.
Okay,
So what'd you hear?
somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh,
Please, God.
that's not your black car in the driveway?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. We don't. I mean, we checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just.
She may have been.
Please, God, please. I don't know what.
Maybe she
What?
thought she'd need it if the people knocking weren't
Nothing.
police.
I just wanted to see if y'all could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody,
So
so.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
We checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I
dressed.
gotcha.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And as I said the
Doing all
first
right
time around,
mentally?
Yes.
that is where the interaction should have ceased. The reason for the call has ended. They've said that they've gone around and had a look around, made sure that there was no one prowling. She said that there's nothing else that they can help her with. That's where the call should have ended.
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Am I doing all right mentally? Sure, got medicine, all right. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's considered a mental risk, which is the 1096. I get what Bifrons was saying, but I'm not sure I'd count that.
All right. That's not your black car, though.
Stop
That
making
should be-
inquiries.
Whose is it?
It doesn't matter. You were called for a specific reason. That reason has ended. Your right to make inquiries has ended. Move on.
You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah. 19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else.
David Mary 43556.
got a name? You got an ID or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. Say who we spoke to.
Temple.
Rumble chat strong.
Yeah, I need. I got the sheriff department here, but I was.
The job's to find something to get you on. They hadn't got her yet.
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go and you talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up.
That's the question.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
What's up?
Oh, we're going to discuss some of his other calls, Corn Pope.
Grab that Bible, please.
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here.
No, that's going to be
Was there any
tomorrow,
damage
my
previous to
time,
your
so
car?
tonight, US time?
It
Okay,
was
what was the damage?
a dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to attach.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just
from-
get your ID real
Well,
quick.
let's
so I
get your
can
ID
attach you.
first, and then
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here,
find
grab
it.
your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You
is it in that
have.
stack right there, maybe?
Let's put it this way. He's been shunted through many police forces prior to this.
I need this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
And obviously, this is where shit starts going sideways.
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Good. So move away. Don't care about any of the questions. They just want her ID so they can run it and see if it hits. Pretty much what it boils down to, really.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
And the visceral reaction to those words does make me think, okay, has this guy been raised in an overly religious house, or is he just a whack job? Because he's what we call a gypsy cop.
I rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
And that's when he pulls the gun. Oh, you better not rebuke me in the name of Jesus, otherwise I will shoot you right in your fucking face. Like, I mean, come on. Seriously? A gypsy cop is a cop that moves around between police departments because they get shunted around. It's literally, they're bad cops and can't stay in a particular area too long, and instead of just leaving police work, they get shunted around to where they get a fresh start each time. It's not uncommon to see police officers that do it 6 or 7 times. King Bob's stream keeps freezing up. That sucks. Same thing happens with school teachers, Catholic priests. No comment.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking top!
The fucking
Drop the
And that's how quickly we go from 0 to 100. She rebuked him, and he pulled a gun.
fucking pot!
And it's over.
14 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot!
And see, the other reason I wanted to come back to this is watching it in hindsight with how he describes the shooting to the other officers after the fact, and the way that he tries to get his story straight and say some things. No way, not even with sugar water is it a concern. This was total bullshit, even if he got rebuked. Yeah.
Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
It's a headshot, she done. But then approximately, what, 5-6 minutes later, well, she's still breathing, but she's losing a hell of a lot of blood from the head wound. Like, I'd be telling him he's a dumbass. I'm wondering whether or not he was a senior officer on the scene. And whether or not this guy was deferring to his authority. Because even in the instance where they've done it, where she's copped a headshot, exactly, people have lived.
Shot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water in the fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
Fuck. God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's she got? Let her fucking just...
God.
There's nothing we can do, man.
Fuck.
You good? Okay. Fuck. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached us.
Fuck.
Yeah, at this point he knows he's fucked.
They got a 52 en route?
Yeah, 1078.
Alright, I'm not going to go through the second thing of body cam footage because I've got this that I want to go through. Sean Grayson, the officer charged in the Sonya Massey shooting, had disciplinary record. He was acting like a bully. Oh, hang on. Let me move back to the other dog cam one. There we go. It's not really much better, is it, in terms of being able to read the thing? If I just... Oh, I suppose it'll do. What's more effed up, this or the Olympic opening? That's a damn good question. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, Dork. I mean, we covered the Olympic opening at the start of this. And, like, yeah, it reached them it reached them after it hit the ground from the headshot. I mean, look, it does look like she's legitimately tossing the thing, but at the same time, I do not believe that the water was ever going to cover the distance. Did she have the pot in her hand when she ducked the first time? No, she did not. She sits it on the top and on the side of the bench, ducks down, comes back up. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that she grabbed the pot with the intention of using it to shield herself or to, what do you call it? Pass it off or whatever else. And it may well be that she intended to throw the water at them. But I do not believe that they were ever actually in danger of being hit with it. So, Sean P. Grayson, the now fired Illinois Sheriff's deputy charged with fatally shooting 36-year-old Sonya Massey in her home, had a disciplinary file that included accusations of bullying behavior and abuse of power, according to records obtained by CBS News. He was acting like a bully, said Girard, Illinois Police Chief Wayman Meredith, over the phone, recalling an alleged incident last year where he says an enraged Grayson was pressuring him to call Child Protective Services on a woman outside Grayson's mother's home. He was wanting to do stuff that was not kosher. Newly released audio recordings obtained by CBS News also show superior officers were worried about his behavior. So why was he still out there? Why was he not on desk duty? Didn't they send her over to the stove? Yes, they did. In a recording released by Logan County, Illinois Sheriff's Office, where Grayson worked from May 22 to April 23, so he didn't even last a year before being shunted between departments. A supervising officer is heard admonishing Grayson for what the senior officer said was his lack of integrity, for lying in his reports, and for what he calls official misconduct. The sheriff and I will will not tolerate lying or deception, the officer tells him in the audio recording. In November 22 meetings obtained by CBS News. At one point, the supervising officer warns Grayson that officers like you have been charged and they end up in jail. The audio recording and Meredith's description of Grayson's conduct paint a picture of a man quick to anger and, according to documents, willing to abuse his power as a police officer. Massey's family continues to seek answers following the release of the body cam footage showing Grayson, who was by then working for another department, shot in her head as she crouched down in her kitchen. Grayson was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct, and he's pled not guilty. The March 23 encounter with Meredith, which Grayson was described as steaming mad, included in a multi-page disciplinary file obtained by CBS News from the Logan County Sheriff's Office. Girard Police Chief was concerned enough about the incident to flag it in the Logan County Sheriff, noting that he believed Grayson had been recently diagnosed with cancer and his brother had died by suicide in Minecraft by self-yeeting. Shit, I gotta be more careful when makes you ask what other body cams are hidden with this cop. Well, you did see that the first set of... It was interesting that the first body camera, which was this individual, was the one where you don't actually see the shooting because he's got his arms blocking the camera almost entirely. What happened with the opening ceremony? My TV didn't work. It was disturbing. And as Elon put it, they made a mockery of the Last Supper and it was very offensive to Christians, but, you know, whatever else. And then they had all the athletes come in via boat and it was pissing down rain. And it was just a clusterfuck all around. If you really want, feel free to go back to the start of the show and have a look at we watched through it, so. They're still doing the Olympics? Yeah, they haven't finished off with the Olympic shit. That you can't have a powwow with him to simmer down, that's a freaking issue. Mm-hmm. Had no business with a badge and a gun. What it seems like. Why no charges for his mate? Probably because he was the one that escalated the situation and caused a bunch of shit, so. I mean, that's not to say that he's not going to get charged anyway. But I dare say that Internal Affairs will be looking at it as to whether or not he was justified in the circumstances. Last Meal reenactment was weird. Did they do a Titanic Last Meal too? God, I hope not. Did the French poop in the river like they all planned? I have no idea. What were they doing in her house? That's my big question, Richard, is as far as I'm concerned, the interaction with her should have ended on the porch before any of the questions were made about the car or anything like that. That it should not have proceeded the way that it did. The March 2023 encounter with Meredith, he said he was labelled as seeming mad. I got that. The disciplinary paperwork also included accusations against Grayson of abusing power and harassing a man and woman arrested at a traffic stop. A complaint was filed against Grayson by the couple, accusing him of bullying behaviour and of not respecting the woman's privacy. How much you want to bet he was going through the phone looking for nudes? Will I cover his trial? If this is televised, I will absolutely cover this trial, but I can promise you right now it won't go to trial. He's pled not guilty, but I can tell you right now that if they come to him with a half-decent plea agreement, and by which I mean a slap on the wrist, not working as a police officer again, and a few other conditions, which is more than likely what we would see, I'll be surprised if we ever even hear about this again. Getting settled and fast. I'm more worried about, I think more in this instance we're thinking about the criminal case, but yeah. Why did they care about the car? I think they were just trying to find something, honestly. The blue walls representing him in court. Great. Police reports say that she had hidden drugs inside of her body. In her complaint, she described being told by Grayson and another male officer to remove the bag of drugs in front of them. She was later taken to a local hospital to have it removed by a doctor. She described feelings of being violated when she said Grayson barged into the examining room while the doctor was performing the procedure. Grayson denied any wrongdoing or even being present at the hospital. I tell you what, it's kind of difficult if the doctor comes out and says, well, yeah, he barged in the middle of an invasive procedure, and I would consider that to be inappropriate. Just saying. The allegations leveled by the couple against him were ultimately deemed unfounded, and according to the paperwork, he left Logan in good standing. Bullshit. Grayson was hired days later by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office in Springfield, Illinois. He was working there on July 6 when Sonya Massey, a mother of two, called 911 to report a possible prowler. Grayson and another deputy responded to the call. The other officer's body cam shows Grayson entering Massey's home and asking her for ID, and then directing her to turn off the stove where she had been boiling a pot of water. Massey complied, but said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive. It's the way that it just keeps coming out in my head. Grayson became angry. No shit, you think he pulled a gun on her for it? You'd better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face. 1, 2, 3. He said, then raised his gun, described as a 9mm pistol, and yelled at Massey to drop the fucking pot. Massey is seen apologizing and ducking for cover, at which point he opens fire. 3 shots are heard in the video. To be fair, I do not believe that is an accurate representation. Entered her place without permission, 4th Amendment violation. I don't believe that you can claim a 4th Amendment violation in this instance. I do believe that there's a grey area as to whether or not she acquiesced and allowed them in by omission. Because it's not like she actually tried to tell them to stay out. Like, if she said, no, I don't want you to come in, then absolutely. But the fact that she walked in, they followed, she didn't say anything, I think that it's debatable. Need the call? Yeah, I would like to hear the 911 call. This guy was a walking, talking arm situation. Massey seen apologizing before ducking for cover. After the shooting, Grayson can be heard saying Massey was going to throw the hot water on him, which is not corroborated by the video. CBS News previously reported Grayson pled guilty twice to driving under the influence prior to becoming a police officer, that he served in 6 different departments in 4 years. So it wasn't 4 in 6, it was 6 in 4. And that he left the army after 19 months. His attorney declined to comment. They're like vampires. EDB just says don't invite them in. No, never invite them in. Never invite them in. Becoming more likely than not if certain things were said in it. Yeah, well... I mean, they were legitimately going to walk away until he pressed about the car. So, I don't know. They should have left, never gone in, and if they were still concerned, they should have sat her down and talked with her. One of the cops should have turned off the stove. It's a series of poor choices. Yes, it really is. And it's quite utterly disturbing, to be perfectly honest, the way that this all played out. Particularly given that quite clearly this cop should not have been on the job. At the very most, he should have been on desk duty. This is not somebody that should have been, you know, red flag right there, left the army my ass. It's more than likely that there was a reason for the discharge. You know what? I'm willing to bet this guy used to get pissed off about premature discharge all the time. So we have a boiling water case, at least one person somewhere. Look, possibly. Oh, all right, guys. This went a little bit deeper than I intended to, but anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because it is now just about to go midnight. I don't know that I have anywhere to send everybody. Hang on, let me have a look, see who's live. Excuse me. Content, live, noise, correct. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Yes, so tomorrow is going to be the Costco trip. I know I keep meaning to put up the video of the other one, but this one's going to be streamed live probably from when we get in the car to when we arrive, so... But, you did want to catch this one? Oh, there you go. Anyway. As always, people, please remember, you're not a piece of shit. You do have value and contribute to society, if only for being here. But, as always, make sure you've hit that like and subscribe button. Double check whether or not you're still subbed, because, you know, YouTube's asshole. But, as always, people, stay healthy, wealthy, and wise, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Cheers, peeps.
This shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, so now that that's done. Also, hi, yes, I know I'm still alive. Wait, you still got 3 traits. Come on, I don't want people thinking that I gypped you out of them. Badass. Also, tomorrow I'm buying you more of the smaller treats, okay? These are just too much for one night, alright? Actually, I should probably make that bigger, shouldn't I? Cam, dog cam, dog cam, dog cam. I'll put the dog cam. You're gonna have to have water in between, or are you good? Oh, there it is. No, that's overlay video. Dog. Alright, last one. Get to bed. There you go. Alright, now, so what I want to do. So, this week I'm hoping to have Stephen Fisher probably sometime midweek towards the end of the week. We'll see how we do. If anyone's got any ideas as to channels that I should try and get onto, like to try and beef up the channel and that sort of thing, that'd be great if you could reach out and let me know about that, because I suck at that shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, who could I possibly bring value to try and get onto their channel to you know, get a little bit more notoriety and that sort of thing. And obviously there's everyone in LawTube, there's, you know, but it's like, well, again, 9 times out of 10, what am I going to bring? Even today on the Fuck It Friday stream, I really felt like I was just sort of sitting there twiddling my thumbs and just making sure that Jeff didn't swallow his tongue, so. But anyway, I digress. Fine. Wait, what? When was this? Asmongold lost a debate to Sneeko after all that bullshit? Seriously? Really? Like crap. You're a Hugh Jackman meeting, huge Wolverine fan will never get old. I can't wait to see that movie. I really can't. Why are there still 32 of you watching? Like, legit. Oh, off you fuck. Don't make it weird, just off you fuck. Dumbass. Alright, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? Not waiting for the stream to end and for the autoplay to kick in. Oh, so it was my fault. Okay, fair enough. You're not the boss of me. Get a McDonald's. Wait, what? Clown World's account on Twitter got locked because they received a DMCA complaint from the Olympics. But apparently it's already been undone. Also, Angel's being a good doggo. She is. Almost kicked me out of bed last night and I was like, crying out loud. What's that? What changed in 2 days? Obama doesn't believe Kamala Harris can beat Trump, which is why he doesn't endorse her. Barack and Michelle Obama officially endorsed Kamala Harris for president. It's a good question. What happened in those 48 hours to make him go, yeah, you know what? We'll give her the backing. Like, being undone, damage already done as intended. Loyal to the end. Female officer shoots man for refusing to get out of his car. Damn, that one went from 0 to 100 in like 20 seconds. Family member of the child at the Transgender Olympics opening ceremony sent me a message claiming that they are allegedly being trafficked/abused, according to Matt Wallace. Damn. What on earth does riding the pale horse represent? Disease, isn't it? No. Yeah, dog. Girl was a little stone.